Ashafo nyina akwa ba shonko fambra Showdown Jumedi so Kumasi Online TV Thick TV and I face the face of Ken TV midi ede na ya zawadi yakoso my Ghana era sabre matna sia midi nyina no esom mo mehye so nya subscribe ya mpacho subscribe to the channel ma me share video we ma nu ebo no so share fa ma obi foforo na comment section na se de dade de nyina no meni mo adi juma na metu gya wa ha na wonso wato we de ede afa comment section na se so ede amame ukọ comment section honom nso a eyade ayedi post no at honom MPP amanyoko na nche omokoto aba womokwa akoyi di obedi party denim that is 2028 nipa 4 ene ya list wo mudi mehwe ye papa said de wo hwa wo sefata so lead party denim no obetimi avoti ede amasa nipa no enter say menso jumedie ne so nipa abeto aba ene comment bebe nyina no eyade a mehwe ni nyina na metie for ma hwefo nyina no wo munso ehu ene Wednesday communicators NPP NDC beba betena se na eja ya twetwe nkomo ede afa ye man hu hana ATV so beba betena se na eja nsema ba won krata ne mu no wato ne bo apense ni nyina mu ede amaye njumako bi so adaroma ena brani abrebia na ya so mitumi betena video manum say ede Showdown Jumedi no ebeso mo Lioness Clinic GH ya we da so a wechi a wunya nu eduro dia doctor fo aju sike dia doctor ni bi kura ka che so ya dia we dia nu eduro ni honom dia aka ne sese bi obeto anana no wonsie do be pacho entie nsama wo mo ka tutumi ka be pie mo Lioness Clinic GH wo ma hwe no mo ma we bibiduro papa ebetumi etu ya dia ni nyina no ase ede amount say ye gonorrhea say yes syphilis pressure candidiasis ni de keka hu nyina na wo hu problem nyina no wo mo ye hu ade ye papa eye bibiduro nko a wo mo kita 2 branches en kramantem no ade a wo mo ewo spinter saso na Kumasi ha no wo mo tech maxima wo mo ye adwuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays aropa 8 am edukosi enwumbre 6 pm eye free consultation o frɛ wo mo a o ha no wa mane nyina betumi no wo ma twetwe nkɔma a wuntie sike bia frɛ wo mo 0559658403 and as 0558143438 na one wo mo entwetwe nkɔmɔ Danis garage nso asomase wo mo so se ka bia da wo pe bia no wo be pie mo ma hwɛ ya wo mo benye bi ede ama wo pe o mechi akwan ya wo mo Kumasi asokwa wo mo ni TI amas na edi enhwɛni wo betumi afrɛ wo mo 0550623377 ma yenko na ensama ndede na maboaboa no memfa de nyina no emfa mbeso mo Another ena yenya ntie say NPP amanyoko no the former parliamentary candidate Edema Kroleklo to constituency ade a chese Bape one ne hukeni ewo US na eja misunderstanding ba ku bienu bi ajesesi wo muntem no ade a Bape ya chose kai ade a stab na yere busua enye asem keto akra enkrata enu eba ye nyina no na sansem bo nyina no ade a na ewo mu na ya dwendwen ho an yesiye sisi ananga na MPP amanyoko no jesende edi nimpo anya de ene party na ba beda ne bibie wo honom na afi no ye hwe se ye bekwa kwato abewie na ya pekwa ye befa so a wo mo ye betu wo mo funu mo siesie party na ba ya kono na party na ye nimdifo ni nyansafo party no obi atumi asa ba beka ne ho abomu biom no makokode adinkunim that is 2028 na arewo samenso a ente se show ba de amanfo mpe MPP di ni kurate dada we show akoba de ene na jeseja eyade ebebo wo mutuja ankasa na menene mu anam se ene wiase ajasa aba pa pay wo ni social media platforms so in fact na yere ofani ni agro dane de nyina no post de yere no otro sempa de fa na yere ho na dem pa na beka ne se wo betam se kan se wo de stabe eye na yere na no na eye Valentine ya brante ni di no ya fa Valentina ni noi note na yere ewo fa aba beka sa wo kire se ebra wona ne wo fa ase de twetwe nkomo no ne wo fa ase editu denim se ni kunu de o webusua enka eja awawe misunderstanding de obi enim se ye normal small misunderstanding bi ena eba wo muntem ena wo ba no echaten eye be ma na ye friend of Valentino ne se obe paake ne ne ma no wa kwa wade no ade wo bejai nti ye se misunderstanding ne mu ana brantie course kan se okọ kitchen honom na ne ebusua okọ tam se kai ena oba ne loke ne ho na brantie ebo ne ho modia na obi edo no se ne me ne wo ba ku enwu a de beka ehwa ene se na yire o de stabe ne ba ku mienu miensa owie na nso ho anyame adom oba no wanto na nanom wonse do na oba ne isu pacho esre ne se onko na onfa ne kopie mu ayaresabia na wo muntumi enhwe no na sema according to eye wo fa wo de tudwa ne se ebra ne wo fa ase eye oba no kasa asemi ena brante ye friend Valentino yi wo ka asemi no obekwa kopie mu ayaresabia nko ade a aye se kopie mu honom a wo bisa o se den na ba ya wo pira ya memmomidin enkase na memme so na wo pira ya na se me ena me de se kan ewo wo sa nti ase ababa we nyame ya adom na ende ba meti ase okọ ya na ne ka ki wo no ho na ende abusua wo tire mu no loke do no ena gbra wo kopie mu ewo ayaresabia wo mutumi share na agese abusua wanto anananom ewo nsiado but eya abrantie ya ye friend Valentino yi sabre ya bene mo kase okopie mu US dia abai ensa asoni mu ankasa enye asam ketu akra measure so beka me hono yakọ na yakọ akotie ensama wo fei edi tu dwane nyina no emra sisia.
They had a little argument like every marriage will do, and I think in the course of the conversation she said if things continue the way they are, she may file for a divorce, and I think that didn't sit well with Ninoy. So when I spoke to her yesterday, the guy, according to my niece, Ninoy said, if you attempt divorcing, then it's either I kill you or I kill myself. So I think in the course of the confrontation, Ninoy went down the kitchen, and she said, realizing that she's angry, she went to the room and locked the door. But she came back, broke the door with a knife, and started stabbing her. So he stabbed her 3 times. But she, in the pain, pleaded with him to take her to the hospital, which he agreed on the condition that she would not mention the name that is the one who caused the stabbing. So she agreed, and that's the only way he allowed her, okay, dress up and let me take her to the hospital. Fortunately, she had a car key with her. The car key was still in her pocket. So she rushed to the car, locked the car, and followed her with a knife, according to my niece. But she managed to drive in that pain and with the blood coming out straight to the hospital where she works. She says the nurse. So she drove straight to the hospital where she works. So as at yesterday, she was still at the ICU.
Ebusiana chese Valentino ni noi no tei ne yere ewofa na yekotie ne nsem nyina ba ya wato ne bo achechire mu ama ye nyina yehu akwan agesa brante wo fa so a wo stabe ne yere trust me say meni be koso edi sansan we echi update bia da bebe bia no me ba betina video mu hanu say na me ni nyina no aba besom aware enso de ebusua yese ne kwan wa ne ya less than 10 minutes impo ena misi yo ya twetwe nkowo na obeka se obi wo hono ma ye obi bisa se ba ne sen ena ring nkwa ringa nipa de hye wo mu so obi ware na the ring hye ne sa ade ne de hye left ena nipa no ko yi ano ka se because marriage is not right enu nti na da ne de nyina no ye de ring hye left ebi ena esinka den na be ka branti a wona na yere te na yere ho ofe kama misunderstanding kakra bi obekwa akwotwe se kan no de stab na yere mpiensa se nyankopon wa mbe ma ka baba we wato anananom wonsie do but at the end of the day nso no aseda ene ye de matwe di ampo nyankopon se asemboni biada anto eye ababa we meto aso di amamodi anache se MPP amanyokuo no sabre di ebusua eja edere wo mu no enya asem ketoa enu ada ye se KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong abeki kansem bi ajaza amanfo se wo mu nti bi da ye se ada ye Kennedy say Dr. Bawumia twantro Dr. Bawumia nka nokure Dr. Bawumia yi obi a wose ye ma ne be ye mampeni wo kuro ma kure se papa no entro eye ade a chese ahye ne ma na sa se we ya Agyapong ko KennedyAgyapong beka ye chese nra Bawumia camp Bawumia camp eje dele wo hodom ne jeze menka ne say eja wo mo de ba Kennedy camp no enye easy na ye nyina ye so na boss Kyei Mensah Bonsu de papa pani adane de nyina ya na meka say sebi waton ne nyansa de ama abofra de say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obi aka wasom wo MPP party ni mu obi a waye minority leader pay obi a waye majority leader pay obi a was serve the longest in parliament honorable Kyei Mensah Bonsu former member of parliament at the Maswame constituency papa odi Bawumia chi wo ma no aba no abeto bomb ba ku bi ori anu akwa akope baby atena afi ye be hu awon no asaba beto bomb bi banano ada bi obeto bomb se ye po bi a ye ko BBC a obetumi akwa resabrofo no e de egu ho no ma jese Ghana fo ye be show ni mu boy ya adwe man no since there no ya nti asem biara emfafri na no bi na no ye akompre ko KennedyAgyapong one ye nuanom a wo mo oboko ono o mo hwehwe nkomo delegate ni ade esere wo mo se o mo nto aba ne famma no na wo ba ne ma papa wo ni sho be ba be ye ne ade nyina nam sho ma no ka se wate se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ka se edubu ahene ye ade a wanko biom because se na ne ho mfa no o se Kyei Mensah Bonsu ati ewremu o se Kyei Mensah Bonsu se ensema Kennedy akompre ko KennedyAgyapong be kan ye no ne kwan kura san ko ba bonten be kasa asam ne kura na yepe wo bia wo twantra se de Kennedy ka se Bawumia twandre yepe de wo twantra anka anya hwe no anka wo se ye ono Kennedy akompre ko KennedyAgyapong na so be wo video bi it is less than 15 seconds sa video no the same honorable Kyei Mensah Bonsu na wone delegates kasa ena ono Kyei Mensah Bonsu now obetu nanum tuo ena obeka se edubu ahen ya mana nkobiom because se na ne ho edodo no ebusi amati ase the same Kyei Mensah Bonsu no o ma yeti ase se edubu ahen wankobiom because as at that time no na yade a ne ho fa no na minim dia banti a the same Kyei Mensah Bonsu ne waba bonti ebusua oka something different not together be kire so ono no sansam ne wanka hwe kura fanfa ho de sesem de ebusua papa yi waka bia nkasa ka me ho ne yankwa na ye hwa sa video no so emra sisia
aduwa ya sano because wanyadi it's sano because 1995 economy says na ho do na fe na ho de eso tipa ene man ufuo ba aduwa ya sano because wanyadi it's sano because 1995 economy says na ho do na fe na ho de eso tipa ene man ufuo ba
Ebsia was Kyei Mensah Bonsu no wutie ne kasa was edubu ahen yes son because as at that time no na ya de edubu ahen na ne ho emfa no na so asemi ba bontin na me expect kura se ono Kyei Mensah Bonsu shu be ba bontin de na no aba betumu bi but this time no de na no aba betumu bi oso ono kura ne na asem na wo kan ye no wan kase there was no election nipa oso wan kase there was no election ne de ekoso na asem no kura ye chema wutumi ne kan ye e na Kennedy akompre ko KennedyAgyapong de oso obi yo trofo de ne na ono ankasa mu no oyo trofo je sesem de bapai wa probi e de egu honom ene Kennedy boko won sesem nso a wo be kasa ye be kire so wono ne obi a wo ba wo betumi ahwe se MPP amanyoko no e betumi anya seat ni bi e wo boko no papa we ya to ne bo we nya ne ho wa bobo na adwi feel obisia wo bia anje ne kapre kura me hye so we ka me ho ne yakọ ni asaso akwa tie nsam foforo asaso di tu dwa no so emra sisia
was ailing, but nobody, I never said that on account of that he didn't participate in the 1996 elections. I didn't say that. This issue was extrapolated by Chairman Wontumi recently, I think about 3 days or so back, and Ken has pounced on it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia himself has not even spoken to it. But then he makes the attribution to Dr. Bawumia, which is factually incorrect. So it's like wherever he heard it from. But let me state emphatically and unambiguously that it's not come from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And even Wontumi's statement, Wontumi never said that Professor Edubuahin did not participate in the 1996 primaries. He hasn't said so. He hasn't said so. So I don't know where Ken is coming from when he's making this wild allegation against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. This fabrication and the launch of this spirited attack is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And rather, he has proved to be untruthful in this exercise. Dr. Bawumia never made any such statement, and even Woon to me, as I said, who came and spoke to the topic, never made the statement that on account of the ill health of Adubuahin, he didn't participate in the 1996 primaries. Woon to me didn't say that. That's for the records. Now, the other one that he alludes to is to the fact that in the Boko enclave, the recent elections, MPP did not garner any seats in the Boko enclave. The Boko enclave now has 6 constituencies. The truth of the matter is that we didn't have any seats in the Boko enclave in the 2024 elections, general elections. But that's not the first time. Kufuor's time, even when he was a sitting president, in the Boko enclave, we scored 0. Kufuor's time, we scored 0. So this is not the first time it's happened. Unfortunate as it is, we haven't abandoned the Boko enclave because we have won seats there before. But when it happens the way it has happened, and you attribute the cause to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, then you are telling us that you don't even know the history of this party. Again, is most unfortunate. I will appeal to delegates in the lead up to this election. What should be the acid test for selecting or choosing our presidential candidate? One is the vision of the person, the competence of the person, the track record of the person, the experience of the person in governance, the character of the person, the humility of the person, the integrity of the person. Let's look at these traits to assess them. We are looking at somebody who has that mental fortitude, not to be lapsing into spasms of incoherence. We want somebody who really, we are not just looking for a flag bearer, we are looking for a presidential candidate. Somebody who has the experience and who has the competence to lead the party and the country ultimately.
Kyei Mensah Bonsu no Obiena Nwaka Ghana for say MPP Amanyoko no, they are not just looking for a flag bearer. So statements no make you no cry ayamesri ankasa. Esan say bibi no hono ma MPP Amanyoko no eya eche say 2028 one beso omudi nkunim. I say Kyei Mensah Bonsu beso o kire Ghana for nyina say bi akompre ko KennedyAgyapong na adwum ha ne kakra from onu ankasa ni statement o say KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong na prove say ye pe wo bi a wo yo trofo ankasa dia na yo noa na o say wie kra na o ka say wuntumi ankasa ade agese dubu ahin 1996 no one contest na mbom no ka say MPP amana kwanya ni because na ne ho emfa na they are trying to contradict themselves because me am here so about now be catch me say a statement that honom mo ankasa ma ye apply ye bia mature the tradition must go on mo wi am se dubu ahen okọ baako na okọ baako no na ne ho emfa nti na o step it down the atoshu mienu ye former president Kufuor okọ mienu na naro dan Kufuor ado okọ miensa eye mo ankasa mo nsam a makeka nti so now be catch me say edubu ahen ya mana because none of them fun na send no saba abantena be catch say because you prove it with videos intino who try wa be catch Ghana for say edubu ayi no koye ba na mbom no Kufuor di ni sunkunim adentina sa statement dey ya na mo make so koye Kufuor di nkunim enu ntina wentumi ama biom ba ya na makoka say na no ya rentina one contest biom no ya rentina one contest biom why na wo mayimu a wonu say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia twantro. And then they can Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Oba be chantro di akire Ghana fo ana. Ye ma me no ma wo mo ton wade. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sebi ebusua wa wudi di fache me. Sebi yane bia. Ai tie fi bia. Toilet, public toilet. Oko share wo mo boy no po wendi so. Okoshe wo bo toilet impo na busua sabi wentumi esi afa ama wo mo yenti kroma ya and the same Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia okopie mu ewe ye ka ne sen Cape Coast okopie mu ho na aseme no kokan wan kokan che wo mo se wo ma ye bibia wi aja so mu si habo ene ayi airport di ama wo mo na nado dan kwaku Abraham Monte ameka se sa statement na Bawumia ko meki ye no onim ho hwe na won ko she Cape Coast for bobi an ko she Central Region for bobi ase oba be si haba na so oba be si airport di ama wo mo ensembe na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onka wo kroma enyendro ensembe yenti kroma and the same Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obeka kire Ghana for say your former president ko for and then ba party ni mu yenti ha no obeka asasem no yenti kroma ya and the same Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abeka kire Ghana for say ebra ye kotu 2012 aba wie ya NDC amanyokuo no according to ono wo wie ma wo de nam shubedi nkunim no ade a wo no okogina adakam ko defend MPP na satan na meme wo MPP amanyokuo ina no na wo medwa no ko enye ono ana beka asasem we enye ono no beka ye ensembe na eye nsemwon wa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia waka eye no kurenti obi beka se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia twantro mobile money interoperability debia Bawumia fentu eche Ghana for so say eyo no de mobile money interoperability baye yenti krom ha and the same Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia emre bi etwemu no oba bonte beka che Ghana for say ebra MPP aban baye no na mobile money interoperability na contract ne wo honum dada inti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye kaso we twantro den na ye wonwa den na so ontwa Ghana for ndro no kwasembe na Bawumia baye wo beka dia kire Ghana for tie ye se Bawumia twantro wo bi so wanti bi da. This man has always been lying to us. This man promised Ghanaians several times and he never fulfilled once. Yeni anoma wam call NAPCO. How much were they taking at the end of the month? Was Bawumia and his people able to pay NAPCO? The same Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, did he come and tell Ghanaians so no they know your mate? Eba eniema eye dia yes yembo se fama Bawumia na Bawumia be ade neba eniema enye dia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dia wose me dia boni bi eni me ho asambe na ye no kura Bawumia ka dia kire yenda because since he became the vice president on ka bi ye no kura bi amfa kire Ghana for he has always been lying to us and try Bawumia we che wo kuro na busua eye ntroketwa last week atachia one man bontia be kan che Ghana for say Bawumia was sidelined. Bawumia wasn't given the chance to work even as the leader of the economic management team in Pono. One man na kwenya na mana nyejuma atachia be kasa asem ene Bawumia expose atachia. The same Bawumia ekopie mu ochema wuntumi ne media station ba koso ekobo na nado dan kwakufu ado abaso se odana se woma na kwenya no se onche eye economic management team no ade ne de sai na ye dwerebo de ye se Bawumia ye innocent Bawumia nim ho hwe ade na favor wo mo de Bawumia nim ho hwe o but ade ye papa de mo be se ye bo Bawumia baso se Bawumia na aye. Where is the qualities of a good leader coming from? Qualities of a good leader, Ephraim fa. Ya man penny bra or lose it 2016 election. This man conceded, he accepted, said, I accepted, say, as at that time, na Ghana for complaining, say, namu di doom so ne kunya, or jitu mu pa Ghana for achawu. Or jitu mu e pa Ghana for achawu. So Bawumia ba bonte beka che Ghana for say, already I know your mates. Na ye bia mate to le bia ye ma ka na ma wunchi Bawumia wonchi Canada and a mobile money interoperability and I'm yana me de buy ye and I'm a funny pa be say na ne de wo ka no di to Ghana fo aso medical drone and I'm yana me de buy ye na no ka no di to Ghana fo aso na ye ka economy asam dia Bawumia si me nim ho hwe Bawumia ne nkrofo se ya ma Bawumia kwanya na na anya adwuma mo adwenya mo se ye nkola bi okrom ha on ye se ye di agro bi okrom ha me se sisu aka se NPP amanyoko nani abede se 2028 wo mo beba power they should drop Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia papa ntumi ndi nkuni me ma MPP I will keep on saying it. Mukotwa bane 31st of January mpowie. Na se mo sa akotwa bane kura de ma Bawumia. Mesa betena ha ka kire mo se Bawumia na makotwa bane de ama no no. Ontumi ndi nkunim mfa ma party ne nne no edi nkunim de ama party na ekira. Bawumia can never win power for NPP. When you say na ye ka the same thing kire na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Debi. Was Nana Danko Akufo-Addo a vice president? Was Nana Danko Akufo-Addo a minister? No. Na the policy ane kita na na mu odru. Na oton free senior high ebe to amanfo asum. And the message be na Bawumia kita. Den na Bawumia tonti a e wo se NPP amanyoko mo ho prem se mo de na be ye mu leader. Den na Bawumia ka. Message be de kita no. He is not having any message. Only message biya men kan na adamu. Kenya sem na ye ko election na ni braba na Bawumia bebie wano kasa Bawumia se e Christopher me ba me so mama kwanya ma mo so makọ Israel na makọ mpa ye de ama omaye. Are we serious? The same government are meant to be in National Cathedral. Mo National Cathedral mpono meant to be in na Israel na beto be de amanfo akwaso o mo nkodo mpa ye. Ebusia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia video ho a onu agasa mu no etu nanum tuom expose atachia eda eye Nana Danko Akufo-Addo asese ode na se yie papa se onya gidie hwunku woni mu ma ne be che eye economic management team no ene na enti Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ode ne be ye running mate 8 years ade na mfa osan repeating in 2016 and then 2020 onu na etu nanum tuo yen hwa sa video no emra sesia.
And saying a few days ago, na yeti anomabi ebeka nchire say 2 weeks here aka say ye ko election. Omo di strategy bi eba. Omo ni ye nkrofo ye bi. Omo se omo be didi matem saa. Omo be twantro egu mi so 2 weeks na wachi mi enu a ebe. Enti mo nyina mo nye alert. Mo beti nsem bebre enye nokre. Omo pese omo susa mo adwen. Omo be didi matem saa ma mo mfi omo. Mongo na mongo to abano emami enyasa mongo na mongo to abano emami we aye koi enye atemdidie competition na yeko omo say omo nim say omo campaign no tonsuyum enti omo say if you miss the ball don't miss the man endi na omo de atemdidie eba me hono meso me mfi omo ye be focus akodi inkunim January 31st 2026 la osha asema unka yempo omude be show wenum edidi watem so aka se uye koshini we mu nyina ade a omobeye meso me mfi omo
ebusia so we de onwa num na makwakotie o onwa na atu nanum tu asa da Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ase nti nkrofo a wo mo ne ho na ya ma ne kwa ma na anye adwuma ya ma ne kwa ma na anye adwuma onwa na ebie na no aka se Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ma na kwanya no ma ne be ye pani a oda o man Ghana economic management team na no nti December na ya na nanse no mo be se mo da ne da na mo ho na mo beka and moreover enye Kennedy nkwa na ebie na no aka se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oyotro enye Kennedy nkuwa na akasa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onka nokre engineer KennedyAgyapong na wono shoda number 5 ono sho ba bebie na no akasa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onka nokre Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chantro Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de onim entro seminar ya wo no ye di jale no because entro na sa koye breakfast odi anopa ewiane anajo de obeka yese kufo na de ba party ni mu ni ade enye nokre in fact engineer KennedyAgyapong we wie Bawumia kojo to ye hwa sasem ne so emra sisiye
Kofi unse me can we say we should let truth be our mantle say political leaders and nokre die asema wo kan me te say all kan eye me nwanwa because it is not true wonim say enye nokre so kan say ye dwane ena it is wrong wonim say enye nokre first and foremost of course wonim the genesis of the case in court in 2012 ye and the electoral commission at the time. Do you know what happened? That election results was curtailed for 48 hours. Unim. Sata no. He only came in after the party national council took a decision. Said Yebeko court. Yebeko court. Candidates Akufo-Addo, and he is part of the ticket, and then the chairman and general secretary of the party. Those are the ones they are the plaintiffs. So when you go and make your case, you have to go and defend it. And this assembly, and yes, and it is wrong. I was very disappointed that he made such a comment. Say, it is not true. Party never asked anybody. And in any case, the genesis of that court case is very different from the case that was presented in court. I was at the electoral commission when the impression was being created. Say, figures, votes be at the ama. That's how I made the complaint to Afarijan, and then we had to curtail the delivery of results for 48 hours. That was the beginning. That was the genesis. And if they want us to go through all that, I have the documentation to put it together. But suffice it to say, enya no krese obetimi akogina ho penimu no akogina party fo enim say ye pe mema obi adwane why na be pe mema na obi dwane international council on a decision was taken. Say okay, yemfa asem no enko court, yemfa case no court. Now who are the plaintiffs? The ones who are on the ballot. It's Akufo-Addo, then candidate, Akufo, now president, on any vice. And then the chairman and the general secretary, Jake and Sejon, who are the two principal officers of the party. Inti totally erroneous. Enya no kreda. Inti mo onyai sa asem na oka. Number 2, it is also not true. Enya no kreda. Inti mo onyai sa asem na oka. Number 2, it is also not true. Say President Kufuor and the Kofano about a Bank of Ghana. It's not true. We came into office in 2001 and I was President Kufuor's press secretary. Not Dr. Kwabena for the governor. President Kufuor and his very democratic way, why move no? We in the time. Go do for and a day Dr. Bawumia about bank. And it was after do for call, and your coffee Paul Aqua, a free IMF. A friend is a governor. So time now, Dr. Bawumia, our research department. Into no I said the PA, to Omo Bakasla. That was how I got to know him. Okay. No Dinechi, no Krani books. Omo meetings with the president. And I sat in those meetings. So it is not correct. Into person say we are more a banker, not we a party. So can say the time Omo fa no na end this no power. Until we can say we end this. If you want to extend that argument, at what point was he employed at the Bank of Ghana? Was he during NPP time or NDC time? Until that argument should not even be used. I'm surprised that Obeka Sasem and yet Enokre. Of course, in 2006, now President Epeso appointed deputy governor. Or no, President Demano. That's fine. That's okay. That's the truth. I believe in proper record of history. These are distortions and microphone be number or more can somewhere emphatic. So, but that is not what is important. Yeah.
Agyapong engineer papa and yakwakotie ne nsem nyina ba wo kire se eyade Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo yo trofo papa sane nsem ya wo kana yoko defend MPP wada kem na ye pembe ma no mu nyina ba bedwane kone ade kwabna Agyapong se nya no kure that time no na wo Bawumia wo wanim wo ne na na kwagu faro na na mo ye impenifo na mo die party nenem mo na kense ne na esimu na so nti bone bi anim se wo bekọ defend it when nya de kra wo se Bawumia or the be policies the be tuetwe Ghana for so saso na dan de nyina no ne nsema ya waka na Kufuor na de ne ba na Kufuor na de ne ba ye engineer kwabna Agyapong se Bawumia wo yo trofo enye Kufuor bia e na edewo e ba ye ebusia Ketuan nsam ne so ede amamodi a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say abatwo ya ye kwakwato yi anoma bia ba be ka de egu na hwum say eya de etesa propaganda ba be hyase ye be kika nsem bi ebegu de nim ase amafo ba be twantro amafo ba be kase wa kwaka bibi ne so na enye nokure sa ne ama na nkrofo ba be ye nyina no eya niema wo mo ye de aba be tia ne se de be ya delegate wo mo nto ne so aba ba wono de was red delegate ye ba so wono no twantro wo ka nokure ni ntine wo mo nyina so na wo mo nto aba no enfama the 31st of January 2026 video credit no enkonfama UTV yenti emra sisia
Nana Akufo-Addo suma our mami latitude of, because we are vice president untimi nye bibia just say president mao sa tumi no na otimi aye the constitution mo sa enti or the economic management team no so emma me se me hwe so na o mami sa space no a mitumi aye ejuma aboa
adiana down so e won ho a 2008 2012 2016 the candidate here na been say one or person one wo echo
we dey me danana do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ase na me no ye Bawumia from 2028 no your chemistry no you're very good, you know, because media me ye juma man so bibia na makanche so over time trust no between onamino a building pa because onim say me ye juma no amano and so juma no so na me you know, and so over the years onim, and he's a very loyal person also and onim say first no maybe me a greenhorn kakra or politics no me so the next time no onim say o ma me chance I made me asua kakra so me sua ya kakra na but over time especially after Supreme Court no okay say yankobium nyame adom nyame beshira na yetime wi ni third time so your chemistry no ewo ho trust no so ewo ho loyalty no so ewo ho because on there oye my number one priority.
Ebusia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no and in tideja and sema Kennedy be kan yenso me da so le yankrofo de letter tete tinya ba bonti just letter no and sema ewo mu na ebusia nyensam keto me beto me bo akenkan bi e de akiremo we ye immediate release January 20th 2026 KennedyAgyapong personal insult on His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia are baseless, uninformed and unwarranted. The Bawumia campaign has noted with great concern a recent video message by Honorable KennedyAgyapong, a fellow contender in the upcoming MPP presidential primaries. In the video, Honorable Agyapong is seen falsely accusing His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia of making remarks regarding the health status of Dr. Albert Edubuahin and so-called decision not to be participate in the 1996 LPP primaries. Furthermore, Honorable Kennedy unfairly branded Dr. Bawumia as a liar who is unfit for leadership. For absolute clarity, Dr. Bawumia has never made a statement that have been attributed to him. We ask Honorable KennedyAgyapong to produce the video or audio evidence without further delay if he stands by his baseless attacks. In our political discourse, accuracy matters, words also matters. Wrongfully attributions have the potential to unnecessarily mislead the public and inflame tensions within our party. We urge Honorable Kennedy to urgently apologize to Dr. Bawumia for the false statement he has made about him, that he has made about Bawumia. Believes that as leaders, we must always state our views devoid and personal insults while maintaining truthfulness, decorum, and restraint at all time. Nana Komia chairman, Edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, ne campaign team no energy. What your letter to tente we ya wo mo ka che KennedyAgyapong ko in Japan say ensema wo be kan ye nyina say Bawumia ka say no sansem ni nyina no kura kitikiti mpo no e ya de a ebi enim nti ono de omo ka che KennedyAgyapong ko in Japan say omra bonte no me pa chow se waka se Bawumia your trofo no omra bonten na ombe pacho impempre ni animanim ya se so no o video no anase audio ni se Kennedy make his statement Bawumia make his statement no so dia ene na on provide enfambrenti we de we obi besie ye twafufuo ma na atu edi wo mo ane we de wo mo shosha ne Kennedy down for I don't know whosoever told Kennedy say Bawumia kwa kasa asemo ya e ma Kennedy nso be so me nyina yenim se Kennedy so for some time now no why so relaxed omo ye niema omo ka niema kura na won so but yenim de ba ya we nko ade Kennedy aba be so adane something which is that ye gusho wa hweye mum ye hwe nim say video kro no anase audio kro no say Kennedy team e won ko ade a wo mo enfambra bonte but when it come to say Bawumia your trophy de buja we de ye nya obi aso obeka ye nyina yenim de e kwosho dada me to so de amamo de anaje say concern youth of Ashanti region wo my press conference na wo mo press conference a wo mo ye no en wo mo di tu dwa say e ya de a chesa case ye koi MPP amanyoko de wo mo sre delegate ya nkasa say wo mo fa kokomote ne nto abanfa ma obi o ya santini obi a wo ba be ye minister wona na adodan kwakufu ado na memu obu pe ya wo boa santeman de a wo yi ne botom sika de ahwa santeman no sa nipa no e na delegate ento abanfa ma wo na ebre wo mo koto oba no e de ma ye former president kufuo ba ye niama bebre de boa santeman nti wani de wo mo ogidie say president ne san so be free e ya Ashanti region hanum say ya e ya de santeman tembe fa wo ntuma pa efra yenko na yenko tie nsema wo sa so di tu dwa ne nyina no emra sisia
enu efra santeman ya na ewo akansie ni ye concern Asante youth and as Asante concern youth for ye beta umuna eki ni asre etu ahine ni esi ahine ne se emre ni dru eye osu ye romi ne de toso edi asan ba akon de du no mo kotu abana omontuma ya de hye na ewo mu efri say ye hwe ye mai mu a emre bi ba genya Asante ni de hye kan a obedi wo mai mu enim etisi ura Agyapong kofo ye hwe ne modern boy ewo mai mu eno makesi a ye ema wo man nyina enya so emfa so na ye hu se za Asante for ye de di kon anima yetime kon emenkunimdi eye de eba wo man mu na wo hwe about wa ye to no ye man mu a da bia ne di adanse pefe se ye hwe ye bantuma ene ye kwa abria votes o modema MPP ni titi Ashanti region votes a ye dema MPP for ene boama MPP dinkun nya MPP nkwampo even NDC kurano etu monso samna ne se votes no so mo de no koso Ashanti region a boama mo so ye de enya tumi no until at this point in time no ye musa Ashanti region no anase Asante no kasa votes a ye dema MPP no boama nkunimdi ba enti yes ne se ye this year ewo mu a boama ye Asante no so yet me de epi etimi akoto abaye de amom na mpanimfo kaze se aye biafo ewo ho a ye nsuma de nyame bekere na mpanimfo a mienu efiri Asante memu ye ya dehye no project no e wa Asante memu omu nyina nya akwanya asomwo aban mu pen omu nyina so nya akwanya aye party adwuma de epen na ye hwe de onya akwanya na dia na Asante man enya ne so mfa so anase emu kwan na Asante man enya ne so mfa so eno na yesre delegate se de onya akwanya wo bo Asante man titulu se nipa no na emle ni dura amonto emfama no monta na chi si de be ya wo so kwa odi mpunto kese edbebre Asante man
concern youth of Ashanti region womonsem ene yakọ akwakotia ba utie wo mo kasa ni nyina de a wo mo pese MPP amanyoko the next flag bearer no wo ye Asantini esan se wo mo ogidie se eyade anipa no betimi aba beboa na mehwe engineer KennedyAgyapong no free Ashanti region ha sa so ena edutwum enso free Ashanti region ha Brian free Eastern Kennedy akoye ne ho Ashanti kakra sa so no wasa akoye ne ho Central so kakanto on the one count na just say bia na wo mo prese e da say KennedyAgyapong ana say your former education minister was say ya weduchum sankofo mienu no wo mo mbra na wo muntumi embebo minim say encha manfo beba beso mu na ye tribal politics na de benda be so kwabra na okopie mu osirem okokachia wo mo say we de ma munua sirem ni MP before dem e ba biom tomonto abamfama so ya nkofo ya be mu de ochina beba be ka chiam say nkofo bi so asore say wo mo ye tribal politics ATP atenase a ensama aba wan krata nim no ba beto ne bo na wa pense bibie mu ede ama ye djube ko bi so adaroma e na brani abrabia no mitibidi Showdown djubedie no ebe so mu ntima me twa me hu sima enkwaje abo afon krato emra sisia
abusia yare ben na hawo and the djubre no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana emfama ahankwa na abepiem a ye de bibidro esan yare abusia sa oba bepiem wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te se syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye niti pa afeni eye free so edi abadia. Contact Danny's Garage. Hona benya ka etiapo a eye niti pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V. Anase Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, Air Sparks, and getting ya, Eddie, Uba Ube, Nijina Ubenyabu Award, Danny's Garage. She say, need to be quiet, Diaba, a Honda CR-V, a hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel, Uberwood Danny's Garage, a TI Ahmadiyya opposite one more. Frewa Homa True for 0550 623377. Eho Anna Danny's Garage, Ewo.
Ebusianti say kana opa Fred Danny's Garage 0550 623377 so no eya oya de e na wechi a wunya no eduro na pedru papa betumi abo so a betumi afre Lion Age Clinic GH4 wo mejo so shonko na wo mo ne wo atwetwe enkomo mama ATP akwaba ATP
na ya sewa yesu adom na so
e kwa de adarma me nso me hu ye papa enseme na ndede yaba.
Okay, na ya so before anso na mede nkrata ni nyina ba som yetiefo ni ahwefo nyina ene ye ba me aglada esanso ekopie mo wo ye Amasaman High Court na bra okopie mo na nka janka mo hwe se anka bail bi be ba ne so mo hwe ani mo antimi amma amesi an court ahye se nyakopon bo on the 5th February no won sanso embepie wo court bi mtene krata yi na okopie mo social media na wo hwe de wi aye ma me nani ma ye mobomobo nani ma ma de ordinary de handkerchief na aka tenanima na ese na wo bani ade na hwe sia ma still na oda so gina na so de se de tie bia no eye na yire no sanso beba bie muti no ordinary okota eye na yire achi amanyakopon bo ye 5 February no ye be hwe se pa ye ma me ne ye beja na se ye njai no na ye be kaya e na no ada na ese ye empress gift ni mia me wofa ye hopes na do ye omo sensem ni kotebri kopie mu ye court crash ese nkeje iba beji na so de ma message 15 years na ye sanso de ma no ye sanso e de bi api ni so na eye ne lawyer ye aglada lawyer ababa be chechim sa manfo bi nam social media chiremu ka se eye court na share se eye aglada entwa sa 100k no enfama empress gift na wo chechim na wo chiremu ka chire Ghana fo nyina se enya aglada mom na se enye court na share se wo ntwa sa 100k no enfama empress gift na empress gift no ene ni kru hopes na doye no mo amotena se ewu se de keka kone ya mam ne ho achini ye baba pa wono so oye gospel musicians no ye hwe maame so a wafa Yesu across no e de ato ne kokoso nti no omu yi asem no e de abafie na abro omu yi asem no so de abafie niam ba ko bi enu wo no ma eye press gift wo so obo ka wo ho lawyers wo fa wo bo ni ade entoni na gina so a sa aka na wo boy no omo de sa 100k no mom no echia e de ama empress gift ni hopes na do nti ne say bia court na share say ja wo mu ntwetwe ade be mu sa asem no wo mu eyidi e ba fie na ya sewa ɛhɔ no mo enso no nyakopɔn on the 5th February no ɛyɛ aglada bɛkɔ bɛsan so akɔkɔ to bim na uhu de wia ne so asimate uhu ne dia utimu sɛ ya aglada ne bat ne so ate ye papa ne kala no edum kakra okɔ nyina wɔde handkerchief fight na akata ne nimɔ beso obi abehu no ɛsɛ ama so ɔbɔ no homɔden papa ye ɔdɔ na eguso a wɔse de tie bi onim sɛ ne yere no wɔsan so ɛbɛba efie bie.
Okay, ATPN yɛn konkrata ni mo.
Okay, mami for the Ghanaian point. From my TF4 ni ahwefo nyina kwaba so from Showdown dwumadie so Kumase online TV. Na we PM krata ye ni ma na se ɛyɛ nkrofo no mo magina se agya delegate wo MPP amanu kuo no fa kokromoti no enkokoto aba emfa emma wo mu no mfo ni nyina ɛda ha se kamezi se no mo kwakwa sa entiase apama watimi wakamu bia ye to aba no wi obi antimi kogina baabi nka didi obi atam mo nyina ka bom se yefuru ba koma abibia enkohwe ne kratai eka wasem enso e wo hase awunya bia na gya wato obo ase no akenka ne nyina bi kama so e de amaye ye beka ya ekopie ma social media eye soldiers for makwa retire e be gina o man Ghana magaza asisika no musika na ma de bira de ntino mo sra aban se de tie bia no ba fie do wo mo ye sika de ato mboto mo ba hwe mo yire no mo ma wo mo ma be ko sukun ti bibia ni a retire money no sika no kudi l'argent no won fa emrawe na CDS Major General Williams Agyapong chere mo kase obesra mada ensadran sayem de tie bi on wo try ne best seja wo mbetimi anya sika no person tutu nema ye kama se da be yo musu benya so fa so papa ye ntino asoja for makwa retire se omobu afu ne fan ko se oso nyina mo kama ko manto mo ye na o ye ne ma se da be ya ye nyina ne betimi aboa ye ne kratai eka wasem enso ewa hase wo ba ne nchemu wase nsuso na sa block wa ne phone eda hase na the real minority nesima pile na ai wo ma tutu be left and honest ye man pani jedie ye benya kranka manu si ya penkatable letter tentente na ka se ya block ye yi na fini position wo ka se de wo hu na dwuma wo ye no wo kroma se ye ba ka ye nche bia ne hu se US for e de letter tentente e ba bonte no mu kirem ka se ye African countries ni bebre na wo man Ghana mu se makoma 78 wo my Ghana ye kan ho bi no enya de ebetimi enya visa e de akọ ye US akọ bobra na se ebetimi akọkra se akọ akọsra ebusuafo wo ho no we na gina so ama minority ni ebuafo o mu kyerem ka se asa abranti onim na dwuma wo ye no okrom ase entani manimu ya eye ye man pani JDM wonye ni mfo no mpo obi a wonim di ankasa e wo se adwumanim no onfa no enkohye ho no mane krata the Ghanaian point so ebo ho mane enso e wa ha wo ba na siase na so my Ghana ya te denne papa ye endi samanu ko ne bebu no eba ebetina akunya so gold board no mo te ye se eja gold board ne bebo am economy sika summit major plan no access ami janfi wo bo no ho modem na we ye first history eja o my Ghana mu ase ye ba refining ye gold and kasa e wo kroma se ntomo ne eye gold coast eye refining e na assign eye ntiase apama eye na watwe bia no 1 ton bia no wo mo be ye no my Ghana mu ase so my Ghana esi esika do e baba begina so ankasa ne se man pani je de niema na wo kasa obeye na fibu de asho my Ghana e betima ko next level ankasa ne krata the Ghanaian point so ebo ho mane and so e wo hanti wonya the Ghanaian point anu atobo ase no akenkan nyina bi kama so e de nano pay and some kratai e de ba ye no e na ma pensen bu nyina kama so e de ama ono me de wo kwa e daily guide na be PM enso daily guide na se kwabra Japan enso ni phone e da ha sei watwe ni ti se delegate one PP amani kuo no nyakopon be aka be 1 week bi na se kokromoti ne de kwa akoto oba e de yi do betu franka no e da ma MPP amani kuo no e na wo ba bonte wo di state place policy solid one akasa e da ba beto se no e na wo nyakopon bo na se kokromoti ni su de man kwa de a 2028 oh my God na ye be for ye ntoma pefra papa oh my Ghana be ko na ni my Ghana e be ti say US ni America ye kan se Canada ne de keke ka horo bi enu akro betu kra ka seja wo ko obi man sha kwabo bra e wo ha se ne krata e bo ho bane e so e wo ha krata fe to so miensa na so my Ghana ya te den ai e se asami janfo obo no ho modi ankasa ai e ti e se ano mo o makwase ase apama wo mo ba be hwe no my Ghana mo se no ya refine e gold e wo kroma se ne krata daily guidance so e de aba me de wo ko de custodian na be PM enso the custodian so na sa na don preni phone eda say that's so na Dr. Bawumia so ni phone eda ha na no don prega say delegate for some of them ho bata Dr. Bawumia nyakopon ba de tie biankunim de na ekwa de ama na 2028 na wo ma mon sense from the brother wo be hwe mo left and right and kasa and 2028 no wo be hwe se gaye NPP ma no ko betimadi nkurum 38% ne kwada so mo pe ba binda wo ba be bo ho be de wo ho eti de tie bian delegate mun ko bum na mon ko to abaro former Dr. Bawumia ne kratai aka wasem enso ha se sanso na block ahon sensem a ese wo hu ne dwumadi a wo di ye minority ni se wo pamo no ne kratai aka wasem enso ha se good border ese nyakopon abo ese o my Ghana mu ase first in history ye ba be refine gold wo krom ase no so no and the kratai aka wasem e wo do custodian tu nya bia na eja working kan nyina bi kama so edi amaye me de wo ko the Herald na be pm enso e wo ha se so a na ese kino for reata ni fodi ed ha se sanso na attorney general Sony phone eda henrada ena okopie mu ewo ye US court na ke ye hwe ni mu sanka bibia be kwato na ede ama na so ena me ne wo kase ye sidankopon bo a 129 ye April na eja ye papa ya de nyina ya kino foriata esanso ebegina emu bie ma na kratai ye the Herald so ede aba we pm ewo so ase na se na mosfo a yes ma pani de yi o mo se galamse a ate se ewo my Ghana mu ase yes se ese yesu se yensa sa ye pe wo president kasa wo my Ghana mu ase ya eje bia da no wo mo ko site ahodo esizi excavators ahodo no wo mo ko pie mu galamse site ba ko na nye fedi agro na namos for tutuo no na galamse yes for so ato atimi amana kama ba nipa ba ko na afi so namos ba ko so wono so de wo da bia wo da ne se mu odin ye papa pen kratai eka wasem enso the Herald awunya bia na wato bo asa kenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaye me the work observer time na be pm enso e wo krata ye ne muso so minority na mo si enyi eye abrokwa enfan free wonom ne krata eka wasem enso asesa so na gold board any gold coast refund ye si anomasan entiasia pub no mo baba be ye refund e wo kroma se ni so no ene krata eka wasem enso e wo ha sa so na kwabre Agyapong enso so e kire mu kasa o my Ghana kasa no ye democracy ka bi ba menka bi amemu no ase o my Ghana ese na ye apa ba wo ho ne ma bi wo ne to sidan kasa ye papa wo nyakopon boa na ese delegate in for to etimi to aba no e de man se ekimo ba wo ba bibia kama kasa e de amaye ne krata enso e bo ho amane a wonya bia na eja working kan nyina bi kama so e de amaye gadget agrada de American Express that on press gift de no it's an krata the observer time so e de e ba ye enso no me de ko Daily Post no be pm so Daily Post na say kino for reata Nyakopon bo 27th April was so be ko na eja de wo bia na US court ene no akwa kan so na gold na Gold Coast refining for say money gold board that science ya see pan no so no and the krata kan wasem enso ha say no ko pm social media ade ba ko ha dwe papa sa ma for be na social media na eja wo mu di yesika ne sa ena fa webra me do be kwa be do be ka cyber security bi o mo ji amanfo ankasa ne krata bo ho amanese ya police for wo ban Ghana mu say etima kwa chiri pa mako 53 mu nyina so no obo ye Nigeria for ne krata Daily Post bo ho amane enso ewa ha medoko Daily Statesman uwe pm ewa krata ni manese John Bodu eneka say eno CMPP abanuko ye say jamoko akwato abai wo mo agina ni nyina no mo ba be hwe say unity enkabo betima ba omumu ndo bedi nkunim no obo nyina betima support wo mo the best support say the 2028 no ekunin de be ko ede ama omo ne krata eka wansem so wasanso na kwa Agyapong ne police wo de ababontin krata eka wansem enso ha minority omo of say any money mo ye man penny area block wo hu na dwuma wo ye no kroma say wonye ni phone no eja wo pay before from financial krata the Daily Statesman kan wasem so wa ha made the Ghanaian publisher sorry krata ni nyina so na no so be piem wo krata ye ni man na say Ghana ya se asem dan kasa we the first in history so my Ghana mo say 1 week bia no ya kasa ye be refine ye gold wo ha se ansa na ye de akọ obi man so yes na sika no emu be ye duye papa my Ghana ye niema ye no man Ghana mu ase ni nyina no etimi akoso wano akasa edema sanso e na black wa ye se yensaki no koso adwuma wo ye no kroma se no hwe ni ankasa se no man Ghana ukopie mo bi ma so kra na ebu efre ebu okura no enya de ye ebu ye ewo kroma se nti minority ni de omo pai lie ankasa ta ha se ena emrebe me koma me de ne nkrata ni nyina no edi besi na ya se wo de aka nyina abeto aso de ma ye tie for dani de no mojebre ete Kumasi online TV and our Facebook friends of Kenty na kopon bochina yesansu ebedi nhyebu bi na ya se wa
okay hana ATP e better was sense ma ba won krata ni watobo apensempense ni nyina mu edi amaye me communicators omo aye radio omo ba betina sineja ya twetwe nkomo edi afaye man hu na before ansa na mema omo akwa aba no Jombuedu akasa na according to Jombuedu was MPP amanyokuo no se wo mu bedi nkunim 2028 a ejina niema bebre na so smedika ya ka hya mo pensesi si are Jombuedu so o contest se national chairman edi ama MPP amanyokuo no was under covid na niema mu odem pa de ma MPP party nimpo no na do dan ko ekufu adu tumi bo no homode a enya 6.8 million na so eja konfanko a ne konfanko o muni panda da Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wano a covid bi eni honom wo bi a chese ya ma wakonya de say ye beto aba ye jawo ye se bie we ya no da bia ne ye se ye bie schools be ye we ya no ne ye bie kwan we ya no ne ade na so vote a wo kofa ba ye no na enye vote a ehye nkran according to Jombuedu osisi a baby a party ne eduru no ye hia leadership ano ohye a wo metumi asesa ne ma ne ade nyina se de be ya party no ebetumi asaso ejina ne na so bi okoka sanse wo nyina no e o UTV a measure so be ka me hone yakọ na yakọ akotie ni nyina no abasisi a
edena sasisi a wani kire se wo pese wo beye penyine ba no eye chairman na edena asesenti ho na wani kire
de asesa kakra ene nkunimdie a yentumi ND 2024 no
okay
na nyese yendi say you call election you say you either win or lose obo draw kra mo person ko bi o nti win or lose na but nkunimi a yendi ye dinku go no mane broso dodo so in the metre no and from the investment our party no ayewo mumu over the years like those times we may trust crowd by 98 and we concerned secretary those times me ba nema party no training ahodro make both within and without ko China ko Germany ko US ko Holland ko nyina for party training strategic management and all that yeah they are party ya my youth organizer deputy director of communication national organizer general acting general secretary abra that time no na ye nyeni da so opposite betumi aba power because we shared that time towards 2016 na difficulties apart ni ekomu na ehun sema ekoye na chese NDC for no crown no de sere yen how this the party way then that any 122 seats per and I lose 2012 elections bejuma ye Usheniema for the first time in the history of our country, in the history of Africa, and the history of the whole world. Political party being or opposition at that time. Yatu Aba, which were quality on one results from over 35,000 polling stations, which means electoral commission for the first time. It is a new patriotic party. Namujuma. Ye for a year. That time your campaign, your friend retail campaign. Makmenu, no, yes, I do money now. About 2020 within 7 hours, near quality results now. Not only ability to collate the results, pink sheets over 36,000 near crying now. You understand? So you can see the phenomenal worker around that time. COVID-19, see throughout the country, only about 5 political parties spent to retain power. All the countries that political parties are no more elections in including Trump, Angela Merkel, or we lose elections, no. But you see, sometimes at year my refake a crack. When they winning from 122 to 169 no
my complete
na and I even 137 yes see that but you see open highest seater MPP ever in our history 2016 2020 open highest number of voter any presidential candidate in Ghana, not only New Patriotic Party, throughout our history, 2020 presidential voter, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo 6.7 million. See that. It's an excellent performance. You understand? Even under COVID conditions, it to me a year. Until we share the to me a year, then party, then Biona, maybe also me prove. To me share the experience over the years.
Okay.
Now the likelihood, and on the other time elections, me can say, you are very careful. It be a problem because say our party now consistency in terms of leadership. We lose a lot of institutional memory.
Okay.
So until the why mistake, you know, until we say repeat it. And no painting I'm a as Dana said, yes, because I felt say now you're national chairman and could be national organizer and order. So I felt I should stay in so that new executives help now between okay. Between this time around, I think say with my year over the years, you know, say me bois now me back as national chairman. With my background because from the year 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024. There's no campaign I Ghana having count. Into the year, decisions are taking. Even the composition of the campaign team crowd.
John Boedu ene yakwa akotie ne nsem ni nyina banti we mu nyina no se baby a MPP party ne keka kodo ade a wo mani nje ho and wo mani nje ho kura ne so ade no ba bonten na obeka ni bebre pe na abehu na konfanko ne nkrofo no Bawumia ne nkrofo no na wo ma somu ene ekrom ha wan sha asumdwa ye fe na asumdwe unye binti ade no kura ne da ho no mpa na afi wa sha ase na wo de won wanu ti na Professor Frimpong Boateng de obesi ni pe beka ni pe ya na ya se wa meni Agyapong ankasa me communicators atena Sejo NDC communication team members also and Alexis ono so NPP communication team member mema wo mu nyina no akwaba Sejo
Miniaba
mama wakwaba shonko
medasi
bibia boko
akase bibia boko official panso
afe enko embesa ye ho Alexis
yes madam
bibia boko
adom na namoso
Nyankopon wadom yade amenso me hu ye papa mo election so de enche na eba so echedi ebieni
omo contract ni nsuechi
sa
first ni nsuechi
mo wajide say wo candidate bebe farmer no
mi se nsuechi kra
sa
cause bieni hu bieni
na say wa buy na price na mo de ye niema
oh say you say election bia on ups and downs until and depending on the committee working on the elections
wo jide say be fa
but for now
ebe farmer candidate echedi was Alexis no was also your communicator was ono handle Brian champion ni social media na so Asante Mantem hantu wakase echedi ndi anaja sa Brian abepie mu Asante region Sabre wo for me na one delegate ehwehwe nkomo no wogidie sense ma Brian di beto dwa nyina no ebeto delegate fo nyina no asum na kokromote no wo mo de ato aba ede amano yebekọ yensem ni mu emre no continue yebekọ nsem ni wi na mama time no bia opese uchia ni bia no wetumi echia no ye right first topic for discussion don't vote for a candidate the NDC is campaigning for we are not done pray to NPP delegates ye nya ntia say yade NDC amanyoko no wo mo campaign ankasa de ama KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong tin some no don pray pa che ne say mo ye kan mo koto aba ne de ma de NDC for campaign ama ne de a ebedi de aye wo mo na Sergio
Miniaba
About you will be back as I am from home. Nada na more can be near my Kennedy.
Okay, me get this. I know the some keke na work. Esan say ye the NDC the ye da go. Penifo ennumu ya omo gina nyina no. NDC ensuro mu bia. Okay. Nanka obi krampo a ebia ye hu ne sanu adwuma da. Eye mpenifo enan na aka na enye Bawumia. Bawumia de say ya hu ne sul bi da. Ye ne na hia in the end no ya bunu from a ono ko nimba bi ono ko de mrikabe ebe concede defeat na ye nko ba bia nti Bawumia de ono ko na apart from because obi a woni nko contest da se metio me ka se mebo so woni ma hoden ba me no di kan esi akan na se ya di kan akun ama wabume na ye sai ba bi na me sai jome no se mebo a na se me kan ga ba obi a woni nhia da no on na bia at least we obi bia the way we say strategizing no and no be different ba ko a wabu no from onu ba bi ofrimpo onya 00000 they we cannot hear say enti magic be number mo ya ba be ye ebesisa bibi anase adwuma de edima no yewura akufo ado apenso on ne number 2 emu de hin na otumi ye eso Ghana fo ani ya enu no yewura joma ama ba ye onye ma ne nduro no de no ya enu no tie bia yesu no won hun de be kire no election no is about the what to me aye pen because you've been vice president before just recently and our buying free power you were in charge of the economy ye nyina ye nim de otumi ye ufa ye fa indices back ufa dollar no at 4 ukoja na nam 17 Ghana cedis ema Ghana for suffer obi o import bi bia sun sa mrofo na se pensioners o mu gi o muska o mu lamsom e de koye investment u trasu through dubious DTEP something ema nkrofo fa ho we enti Bawumia ba aba be catch say okay me ja inflation ko 54 ana me ye na ba 23 na me ja ho enti no munsanto aba mame munja NDC a ono de inflation aba 5% no na muntu aba mame na me ba me sanfa inflation ko 23% na Ghana fo suffer ana say obe catch Ghana fo say oh seed ni me dwamenum sa me na akufo president akufo ado say me ba be me ye adwuma Bank of Ghana menim yo organizing more than 1,500 lectures within 8 years me ba ye no na afedie makweli back mentumi nye hwe ma the friends exchange rate no escalate ama nipa in 2022 kwa nipa 850,000 ene kwa honhia because of exchange rate differentials they make an oche anti Bawumia be catch say yensan to aba ma no na on san for exchange rate nkosro na Ghana for suffer de koso o my man say people are dancing, people are enjoying the country right now because oman hu say ya manage economy no ama na yi ama obi enjoy enti nipa ye hu nsu bi da na obetumi abeka say oh mutu abama me a ye rajo mama de drew 5% inflation metumi ade ama na aba 1% but the onu di free ye fence 15% to 54 there onu de so e kokoma yo enti say omum 9 no say NDC de offer no fukra onu de ye tietia no so chese ye nsuro no say kiti Bawumia I'm telling you the fact me a grassroots person ye na e wo form and enim say Bawumia ni message bia e bia ken betumi aba me de me be vice president da ye mfa economy share me sem na mayam wo hu enti onu no o kana sem a untumi dispute you don't have any, you can say anything other things but not on the economy ana ye to abanso a economy no research bia economy is always first and good governance ye magana for good governance the Bawumia be catch say onu ebe show man we su ema man we ye basa ye to abampo ema nipa efa hu wuye no on number second no aya osi oye mate but the third binance say mobile money interoperability a ye rajon da mama the idea no buy one implementing wie na sorry free so no e buy obeto aso no eno the an achievement but e buy economy now adwane how on earth even in America yen to aba a brand presidential candidate what Ghana free economy not the internet to aba economy when the economy is good in fact crime rate will reduce. You cannot talk about security without the economy. When the economy is good, social life, people welfare improves. And you cannot talk about health without the economy. In fact, digitalization, the economy must be good first. The economy must be strong before you can even benefit from digital. In fact, if I don't have money in my mobile money accounts, will I benefit more in interoperability? No. So the economy must be good, job must be there for me to be someone that me earn the income. Then I can load my money into my wallet to be able to enjoy any digitalization. Data, important data, and now I don't have the money. Will I be able to buy the data?
No. Okay, Sir Joe Meda was say, Alexis. Yes, some candidates, but me, I'm not to a man next week Saturday, dear, and this is what we said, and so because why for Angasa. I'm saying Bawumia for cry, Intina, or more campaign, my candidate for fraud.
I'm some no mokika. Looking at there another precarious. I think he's a senior member of our party. Normally, we don't expect someone like him because in the years, only he has never determined a candidate for MPP. And it's your candidate in mind, and they can't give us they can never give us a candidate.
Okay.
The only thing now, MPP has advantages that any senior candidate.
Okay.
Sergio Mama never there. And then they will face Bawumia. You can defeat.
But you see, I don't need candidates.
Only candidates.
Okay.
But some of us in the party too feels say Dr. Bawumia might not help us.
Okay.
Because there have been previous elections where we've seen the results, what went on. Because we were in power. So if not anything, all the power and the power, but we couldn't maintain it.
Okay.
Because there were so many issues that went on. From the economy, at the point, Nadu was not listening. At the point, they were telling us, Kwabi Road, whatever, a whole lot of issues went on. People were peeved. But when you go to the grassroots, they will tell you, Mumfo Bia Bama power, Emra.
Okay.
It's not just power no more can want them. But they are talking about someone NDC can fear.
Also, you see, say NDC will not fear, no matter Nipa NDC for the Nebeba. They will not be scared of Bawumia.
Not at all.
They will not be scared of Bawumia.
Not at all.
They will not be scared of Bawumia.
You know what? But me kind of now NDC is putting in so many policies. We candidate no dey ban some power. Or the cable pushing. Imagine being in opposition. How can you fight such a person? And he say, "What the candidate be bad? You say wait there, you can match that candidate coming good for Buta. That one you don't have no issues."
Okay.
2024, the records are there, the statistics are there. Imagine say the Bawumia ba. All right, so I'm contesting. Now, provided they bring, let's say, Julius Debra. Chief of Staff as one over. A new candidate. In fact, he might have his negatives, but you hardly hear Julius Debra on air. You hardly see him on TV. And then what are you going to do about him?
Okay.
You can talk about his government. All right. But here we are. I know saving for Ken, they have his videos. Also, but Ken, no, is Nipa or Kanokre.
Yeah.
That's what I realized about that man. I don't want mouse. I don't know Penistar. I want to Mr. I want to mouse. And with the few say politics is not just about sitting down and just talking anyhow.
Show working. Okay.
It's the same as Dr. Brian Champo.
Okay.
On no quadro on Casabashin obey we might feel say new politics.
Okay.
But when it about limelight, I no more people have no idea. And there are a lot of things he's also doing. Ken Mono and Brian, there are a lot of things they are doing. But Sanadon Preka say be in a campaign I disagree with him totally. Because I don't have the another party in able to determine what we will have to do as a party. Because I don't have the candidates never will be our the potentials. I must say flag bearers 5 now will be a be Ghana.
Okay.
I must say Dr. Bawumia for the first time in vice president to allowed. For the first time.
Yeah.
I miss that we enter Munkada. Nana Jenny, Nancy Kwan Munso Yebi or call Metro Mass because of this transport issues. I mean, sadly you hear vice president talking.
Okay.
But he was giving the nod. But now Krabisa will say, I was not in charge. I was the mate, and then imagine all these things. But meanwhile, the point he said, Anado gave you the economic whatever and whatever. You see, it's not being consistent for me.
Okay.
Though we are talking about the NDC choosing our candidate for us. Probably NDC has a lot against KennedyAgyapong or Bawumia, but trust me, when they meet these two people, it will be easy for them.
Okay, Ebusia Alexis no or MPP communication team member. I can say the answer. It's more next topic for discussion. Ebra say Joe Kasano waka bibi say ade aje say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sisi want to be nkasa emfa economy no hu bio. Ye na ye nim so say vice president de nkenye na dwuma say obehwe o my Ghana economy no, but see anom between him and then Ken Oforiatta there is a very big debate so Ken Oforiatta as a former finance minister and there were no show wakwa bi memu aye twene say won bra no mbeje na homo wo Ghana ya twena was so on. But the question is both of them, Bawumia and Ken Oforiatta, who was responsible for the Mensah or my Ghana economy no a go through no Sergio Mamisha same thing through.
And that's the bill. I can't tell Ghana for say some penny for me no. I believe sincerely so many now questions to answer.
Okay.
But you know, I will say you started free baby. And untina can fight on person back on my hand say what will be my me. I am telling you on authority. And yet or no kwan any guasentina or protected. Oba same be pino. A bekwa ko company for be brave one people and pipino. Ebegu. Ebeka nipa kakra bi no one star reform party and otherwise one dim pan officer Ken Osro because democracy your friends the first thing that will happen say you bet you adwako yoko and say any investigative and say OSP the next thing say basically no matter amount of tools you have the right to go to court for that one to be reviewed utie process no until you more bill here then your process for court the American way and you can never be in custody for beyond 24 hours and 48 hours unless of course you are not able to meet your bail condition no crampono then apply for review and in terms of age and I say your friend saying capacity I give to worry they've gone through this out and say they are processing for country after that no the next thing say pay defense lawyers then then you do asem utu fie na wo court untimi munyina are they not going to court
ti we try nye bibia
when onim sa de when ti dempa they all go through in America and it's even worse than there because I had their own mind who party for can you bus all these people to US no. to go and sit and even sit for solidarity? Of course and control say Ken Oforiatta any advisors any lawyers they are matured enough to know say where they Kenyans but I'm telling you oba krom has sincere and some be pie no anan omo protect sa Akufo-Addo President Akufo-Addo no group no any Gabi no and they are protecting some candidate be among the five omukwe sebeya ombe say normal emmo ntina waka hono but me dey make say Bawumia Bawumia he has been vice president. He was in charge of certain things. And apart from even SML, there are other part leg. PDS, and I'm telling you, sir, Attorney General, there are a lot that he's going through or investigating. And I believe that sincerely because you boka or PDS Musemu. Now, how can Bawumia? Bawumia ayi ne hu afri answer when say ye church mu na oti ase because adia ye say document we in parliament a pass say answer na dey PDS normal ska about $20 billion edema obi ankran na say company bi amom ahwe so no omumfa bank guarantee enfam beto until say one to mismanage your company then we rely on the bank guarantee to get our money back That's number one. And they say bank guarantee no. Fabram points and the contract now mom. And then they see you Bawumia in office. Unilaterally, it changes how the way. Say almost started a Jumanum po and sana the guarantee number. After guarantee numpo no bank guarantee bill. He waived it or changed the parliament that pass it. Edima an insurance guarantee. Insurance guarantee crampono yen starting ye Juma and sana. Ye de sa insurance guarantee number. A chomu insurance guarantee number no. Omu minister Peter Mohu. And they can say no crana a fake. They make a Ghana boka cross some amount, huge amount of money. Apart from that, their PDS 4G in terms of light bills, up to now they've not been able to account for it.
So you would blame both Bawumia and Ken Oforiatta.
They are all in it, but I'm telling you that it starts somewhere. On the Misha Pennyweya, Mendika investigate way, not interrogation at the Webeba, and Timidia, Obia. Them to answer whether it is this government or the previous government. Yensonumu esan say Ghana ni eska yemfan tu chacha. What you say? Nti sadin na ya ama politicians na we adwane akwa akwhye bi na say wo de wo baby ko nti obi ono akwawia ye fensen aduane keke bode akọ feed no na ya jeli no or because or here no ni baby akọ ye ni sa we are inviting Chutrasem woman until Wabba has finance minister. Wabba ye a Juma 8 years, 7 years and answer visa. We are in UMPs 80. Now economy in Koye, BBA and Kobasa, cry show crana. We know say you are not fit. Who cry a ready budget for the 20 or moving for 2021. You are not here. Majority leader na ready budget means that you were treating chunhu na obimbe somuno usi debi da utna hwa ye bibie ye normal truka
ye beto aba se mo be na odwane
na wadwane na wakọ akọpa bi atna. What are you telling us? Opeso kire say e o man no e ye wodi anti de opa bi obetu aye na wadwane akọ anti de ekoso no they have questions to answer. Anti onye bold ye ura na pokra or court investigation. He's here. He's the first finance minister to run away after his service to this nation. Nti ngwase ana emma party no enya attract biu. Oti ase nti won redimu no na yera Mahmoud Bawumia the sense evidence we know he's not under any investigation. There's a lot. So far as we know, there's a lot. Or no, Oba Obehunde besi.
Ghana for just here tame kuchu neja ye share the ebeko so Ken Oforiatta ebepiem ewe ye maimu. Alexis, Ken or Bawumia, who is supposed to be blamed for the economy? 5 minutes, Yonko.
The KM says I share the economic team now. Who was head? Who was in charge? That is my issue. Initially, Dr. Bawumia. Initially, to the point, Dr. Bawumia was like, he's not given the chance to work or to operate.
No, they went to me and come. For none were they no.
And I'm not giving the room to operate. Now, Ken Oforiatta, my question is, what is stopping him from coming to the country?
Oyare.
Good. Oyare, I mean, I was of the view, so Oyare, they should give him the chance. And you're and I know US or today, why you do when you look at his profile, how many bank, whatever bank, board member, governor, what you money be US for? So me, I was not shocked when they said it in US or JRS. I already feel. But I'm of the view, so why say after election he has to disappear? When is needed to be.
He left even before the election.
Oh, probably so. No question.
He left on the second.
Before the election.
June, but at the end of the day, I know. But my issue is okay, whether you are sick or not. I understand you want to even try him virtual something. If you have no issues, what is your fear? I'm not down.
So you also of the view say Ken Oforiatta should come to Ghana and then answer
after what is there? So far, it's only the first finance minister. Election. He's the first person. Everyone who been to baby. He's the first person. Again, there have been several governments about and this is the first time saying that finance minister and they had issues, but Nanado no Nanado or pursue that was on Nanado's issue of getting revenge to try and pursue or investigate anybody. If you saw no about the person, you know, so he ignored. At a point, some of our MPs were saying, "Nanado, you know, also you know." That time was the 22 dollar no number B 2022 dollar no number B and all that. The economy people kept complaining. We bought the angwa. Even iron rods we are talking about Russia, Ukraine. That was a factor. But people are own party people, ministers, MPs.
Yeah.
All because all those who complain now, you have to fight against all of them. To lose their seats.
Most of them lost their
seats because of this.
Example is former MP Edema Subin constituency, Honorable Eugene Boache.
Kennedy can come and lose
yeah.
Just because they fought say you will be from parliament because the human and another from the minister because
they realized
they will just come and finance your opponent, then they overthrow you. Why should that be? Into Asama Badia, it should come out and answer. Now, when I say Ghana and a constitution in favor presidents, Kanana do Nangasano appointing us started finish. Yes, because when I was appointing, at a point people were complaining, saying, a moment when the new one was there, they kept doing press conferences, they kept giving you. It took JFK, the general secretary, to complain of reshuffle, and okay, here 3 was a 4 pay. And you had about 1something ministers.
And at the end of the day, Crown, all saying, because some money by senior advisor to the economy.
Or some man push.
Already now, or Safuma for more. If you are phone now, the garbage. And I what role did they play there? My question is on advice ban on the mind at that time. But here we are, you couldn't remove these people. You could be Jeff Quebec complaining in Ukraine. Reshuffle be Papa Bino. How can someone be a minister for 8 years? Did only the among the finance party now? But meanwhile, because of selfish interest and you allow these people to be there. But personally, I feel a party, as it said, we are at crossroads though. Kind of Furiata is also honestly another factor of it because if it's not around, our party will be blamed because we are in power.
Yeah. But who him say Kofi Amoabe or say Ken Ofori-Atta is still innocent until proven guilty by states?
For that one, is there? Is there a real? But Omokano SML, the America do is bear 4-5.
Does it? He has not been proven.
No. China and he has not been proven. Court. Yes. I found police station. I'm in Koya. I bet you I'm confirm. I'm could do only a bomb charge. You say I didn't mean I'm far. I can be charged. Because I'm more been on zone or more interest. So at the end of the day, no my someone trying to invest a virtual. Now US government on the neighboring code didn't. So government be a because I answer. Into more kind of number here, but no detaining so that to make investigations go on. In the end of this, you're trying to net okay. Sadia can offer a try on your mamuno. Sikasi na kosi, which them. Or chenu intiman chima, a quarter 7. Ghana so be down near quarter and cobebia.
Are you saying, sir, your judicial system, your judiciary system,
now Brebre now Konyakis is getting feed them. It's a simple Ghana.
No, it looks like you are trying to say our judicial system, and you're correct. So that's what you are trying because
one problem what to say, me ba. Comment appointee saying. At the FUB, Abuga Pele mun FUB. FUB
is not true.
On say that public accounts committee is somewhere.
Yeah.
Abena sa asare mu na no somewhere. Emuze ni ajelium. Obi timi to monitor 50,000. Computer monitor say 50,000. Away on na mo. Mbisi kromu ano, you just be careful. Enya sa unya case na skenu woni mo bi obeka bi amawa.
Wa se me mo.
Obebre. Na pomu they have been going there. Anambwa.
Yeah.
Yoko they have the protocols, they have the at the end of the day, no.
So do you see it say because I was buying to me and Jelly Obientina say the NDC cannot also jail anybody?
The NDC is doing that for people to know almost who you be. That's the whole issue.
Sir John, how true is this?
Do you know what? They promise people, Operation cover all routes. Akosi say 1 year ni.
Don't misinform. Oral duty is not to prosecute and jail people. No. Oral was set up to
recover loot.
No. To give people the opportunity to report the issues. So is
it still in?
Yeah, Oral have done their work.
They are done.
They have done the work they are supposed to do.
Okay.
And submitted those evidence
to the Attorney General. Okay.
You know, is one thing. Somebody call me on phone. Oh, Minia Lexus, he has done this. This. That's one thing. No, that's what.
So let me give you an example of the Oral. I think we call AFCON 2024. The current ministry, BNI called us.
Yes.
Yeah, you're calling. They were calling us. I received a call from them. Say we were given an amount of this. I'm saying yes. I was not part of the leaders.
Okay.
I can't answer to that. Though I was giving some money, but I don't know the amount they wrote there and the amount they give us. I can't answer for that. I told them.
So Oral will now submit.
So it's
those
Oral which is
evidence.
doing that work.
Yeah, they will submit the evidence to attorney. They don't have any prosecutorial powers.
Okay.
That is vested in
so now,
the Attorney General.
How many
Attorney General
have they been able to recover?
Yes, so Attorney General have taken the matter. Oral, it is true Oral that Giftowari and Co are being prosecuted. It is true Oral that Hanan is being prosecuted. It is true Oral work that Kenoforata is being pursued. It is true Oral work that Amia Konfi Prof are being prosecuted, and all these matters.
Okay,
and
they are doing underground work.
Yes, that's what they do. They gather. You know, you can't call Attorney General Department and say, "Oh, Mr. Alexis, I was with him. I saw him taking some money." So Oral will gather the information and send it to, and even the phone call recording. To Attorney General, they have the power to order.
But I want to ask.
Please, let me finish. They have the power to even order telecoms to even produce certain conversation.
Okay.
So Oral don't have any power to order people, but they gather preliminary investigation evidence and send it to Attorney General. Then he now look at the merit of the issues and then also go deeper and go into it. So it is true, Oral, that all these prosecutions go. And recently, the Attorney General made announcement of all the money that has been recovered. It is in billions. So if somebody says Oral has not recovered, and the land that they have recovered is so much, people are just trying to run down Oral work, thinking that they were there to prosecute people. Oral don't prosecute people; they just take evidence.
Give the information.
Thank you. Yes,
and evidence to the Attorney General.
And my question here, I want to ask a question here. 1 year now, I see Attorney General, Oral, or whatever, saying it to Nipa saying how many people have they been able to send to court? How many people have they been?
To me,
I just mentioned
that one is
please. The will of justice
or the evidence and to court later also say
there's a lot of processes and it's not only Oral matters
they want to get the trust of the people.
I see. You wait.
They want to get the trust of the people. That's why they are doing this.
It will get there.
It looks as if so Nigeria send this for checking how they are trying their best for
you wait
now over after the never fee madam oba enkosi free
then why is it run away
then why
no so yare
we are
not there but no so yare I'm not here to speak
only detention but no so yare go and read the history of Babia Yediten then you know
maybe I don't know
but you
know that even the Attorney General
Babia Yediten more harming than say
Attorney General said say obey sure say Ken for Riata or Beba be PM or my move. If not, it's likely he would even resign.
Me say that's how if I will show you your baby, Beba. I will refer you say can.
Until one can say NDC cannot.
Oh, they want to gain the trust of the people.
Past records into the moon is 7 to me.
The past records is that
Achai 2029.
Wait,
some of them have to travel.
I will not talk about past records. This is John Mahama government. In fact, when a point is, you see the difference.
Oh,
okay. That is what it is. This government is serious on fighting corruption. Our SWAT is biting both sides. Who are buying muna I can't come and defend your billions that you chopped. You didn't chop it with me.
But if he chopped with you, they defend.
I'm just telling you.
But if he didn't chop some, why should he defend?
When you allow me to when you chop your billions, me I won't come and sit here and defend. The president will not defend you. They will not shield you. You will be sent to court. The Attorney General have warned all the appointees of NDC, current appointees. Okay. That is how come 1 year plus you've not heard anything. Because if you're there, you are here to serve. The resources of this country belongs to the people of Ghana. If you are a minister for education and they give you budgetary allocation, is it for you?
No.
It's from our money. Yeah. Here you are sitting there, you pay tax.
Yeah.
Your salary that you take, you see a deduction on it.
Yeah.
Where does it go? It goes to Kenofora. He was handling that from 2017 to at least 2023. So he should come account for. If you are a public servant, even here where you are, don't you do account?
Yeah, we do.
Even Kasa where you can, we have to account for it.
Yeah.
And what is he running away from? And this officer, when you're Bawumia, just come. Who say and this is fun to prosecute? Let him come. Advise him to come home. Now the state, the power of the state is going to deal with you because the laws are very clear. What do you say?
Okay, Sergio Mati, your last and final topic for discussion: U.S. visa freeze. Minority demands a blockade sacking over diplomatic failures. Alexis, what by na kasa?
Because it looks like Ubia Boya Mienya power, Tiemfo being Shebebia. It's a simple 7 diplomatic position.
Okay.
Especially an ambassador or a diplomat to a country. Because foreign affairs, no, on all the countries' embassies, and a simple position. Someone whom after his service, when you may be a minister, experience being a war to be given that position. Again, diplomatic na come. And now they are got now office natural time country will. Usually you consult. There are senior members who have been there before. If not even ambassadors or a diplomatic course, you consult. You don't just get up, write anything. Also, I know to the U.S. government. All the government, I know U.S. not on any country. Nti visa ban or nation no more moye. We have got for because this US was still in trying to arrest them. Omo trouble and not the account as my ban be. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
And the ambassador there, no? Ambassador Smith, or no? And I also should have advised because should have advised Okujeto on these issues before it could have been banned. But that's it. They've called him to come and answer questions. And as I'm this, he's not coming. Same catches on skirmishes, settings. Because he's party in government, or say majority in parliament. Because you can't do anything to him. But here we are. The flaws are more. Diplomatic issues, you know, you should have known how to go up on protocols in your Ketwabi mentioned about diplomatic issues from the little traveling I've had from Burkina, Mali, Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire. Ketwabi na Makono and Togo and Burkina. Me share no more about diplomatic issues. When you get to other countries, there are certain things you should do. There are certain things you shouldn't do. Senya, when I got to Malia, Kamenim say when you are holding an Ivorian cadentea, which means the anti-francophone countries.
Okay.
But to the Ghana card, they charge you at a different price. I remember one of my guys was using a fence card and tail from Ivory Coast. Here, Ghana card, they were charging us 100 cedis per person. One month they were charging them about 10 cedis because they're francophone. Because we passed through Burkina, Mali, and Guinea. Later we went to Senegal and we came back. And imagine, say when names are protocols, we go to my sobeche. And then I realized, say, the ambassador there, when you go to the Guinea, for instance, the ambassador at that time, that was 2024, I'm called. At that time, we invited Ghanaians in our home. Those without work permits, how do I help you out? So that the government does not get stranded here.
Okay.
Aside the work permits, how is your work going? Or he makes sure, say, Ghana didn't say in that country because he's there to serve in the interest of the country.
Sure.
And aside the workers, those that will be deported, when you issue pay, they have to call his office. No, that's smart. Go and check the issues. Then if there's a way out, just as there are some countries, especially those that are certain countries, I remember they detained one of guys I know from Liberia. Because only paper beer, no paper on him, only even Liberia card.
Okay, so do you see say a block idea just say or lack of temperament and then competence
he doesn't know what he's doing at that place, that ministry like I say ambassadors embassies the whole world has there are some countries though Ghana doesn't have, but that position is not meant for someone like Okudzeto Ablaka. The mere fact that you're position, you're able to talk, you're able to bring issues, doesn't mean you can head that department.
Okay.
And therefore a small position at the movie.
Okay.
You look at someone, my example, someone like Asafo J. the MP for Bosumefra. He was handling the protocol affairs of MPP. How do you call it? Diaspora. No. He has learned a lot with the countries, going for conferences for us. Or quite winning deliberate. And when we have mistake, now so even I'm appointed on diaspora head to be the foreign affairs minister. Not Okudzeto. He has no idea about these foreign affairs issues.
I say Kunyana Abeto.
On the day, I compare Senate one issues by in a man. He has no idea about the office. Into whatever comes, 1, 2, no about media. And I will say, you don't deal with issues like that. A bar, you need to consult. Wherever the country is, who consult TV, you talk to the president, sitting president, boss, we ain't saying. So no man advice we are. Then you can come out to the media. 1, 2 now your press conference. 1, 2 then into so Asha or affairs minority caucus on foreign affairs also come out. Parliamentary Select Committee on Foreign Affairs they also come out. Minority as a Virginian team they also come out. An issue happened where people ran away from extreme they call Cote d'Ivoire. What happened? Asafo was there. Onyom interactive and said these are the issues. But in Mizazo Okudzeto or Tiano Smai. You get it? Usman, that person is not giving you, as a minister, see what is on the grounds. You only want to manage the diplomatic issues. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Diplomatic, this is Utukwan. And if you Utukwan, yes, in Chad, you have the protocols. You better amount which letter to any embassy in the world, you can go and meet whoever. But you don't just go alone, you go with people with experience. People who learn knowledge about the entire operations of the diplomacy. You don't just go as a minister say, hey, I'm see Israel or something.
Yeah.
They will back it. How can you come and make such a statement to us? You need to finish with whatever investigations, whatever you have to do, inform the president, he gives his decision, then you go about it. I think I didn't have a talk on ODB. Okudzeto doesn't know whatever he's doing. So, my friend, I also bet him.
Okay.
US man, they say in Rock Up so bad. Me aware some of get this now. Organizers need to organize this. One of them will work up. I'm the budget. I'm about to. Work up in the nearby service at home.
You yet.
Now, Mendican first point. Now, answer for you. Bogus press conference over because one of the reasons is that also you call UN 80th General Assembly now also call Kang Aja when you say when you are going out on Subeden because New York at the last minute Anna Yera Abrakwa who say budget no is ballooning. Also this government we don't like no much budgets, yeah. And the cutting the PK ranking nankasa any your friends clerk at the count and they sign no the coffee and I tell you that's number one.
Okay.
And Tiasa for J Ubogos press conference in baby free. That's number one. Number two, mean you say a brack on a qualification be no. Let me tell you, even certificateless Akufo-Addo only certificate when US or by he was a foreign affairs. Please. Mame Kasa
only certificate.
Akufo-Addo only certificate there US or by. I'm telling you. Onoaka was in the certificate ayira. Share Mame Ncho Abrakwa ne educational background, the profile, step by step. And some of my even the issues, number more examples.
Yes.
Abrakwa. Oh, Wakasa real.
Yeah, I'm time. 5 minutes.
Abrakwa Akuta, political science and economics, LLB, London. Abrakwa Kuta, PR and communication from the University of Ghana. Abrakwa Kuta, your friend saying, a master's degree from Ghana Armed Forces Command Center for International Relations, and many more.
Okay, now
that's
let's
number
go
one.
To the story.
And you know, forget about academics. Forget about academic qualification. He's overqualified.
Okay.
Oyoko Boche Aukan was go and check the qualification. The qualification, masters in public relations. That's all. Go and check. Can you compare that with this? Compare that with Akufo-Addo only certificate. He was foreign affairs minister. They cannot say that's number one. Mami Cho didn't tell me press conference S3 ne Bogos. When we said 2018, we had the same challenge with US government. This is not the first time. And the countries are including Ghana. Never say a peculiar to Ghana. Is it the person and I said the country and the policies around the world and I say a mind be and our minister be na 70 how many countries? 71 or 75 countries. And the Ghana minister Mami an example. 2018 under your Bogos government. Under your Bogos government, Mami what happened between US and Ghana? Yenya ban, the same ban in 2018. Oyoko China Okano, 2018, US banned Ghanaian citizens from traveling, taking B1, B2 visas. The same. Did I read the channel? And a country bear policies. This is the most effective foreign affairs minister I've ever seen in my life. Because Akufo-Addo Tiha, Emma shoot to Ghana for 40 in Gambia. It took John Dramani Mahama, the ranking member on foreign affairs then, to make the whole world hear about it. Because he was the foreign affairs minister. They make a notice. And no, Empo Muwahua, Nanipa Nanu one of this country, young girl, a student. Go and look at what Abrakwa did. And he's leading a team there. Obabeye minister. Oka Israel 70. Israel is more powerful, better than Ghana. So you are undermining your country. Israel. Now Omar detain repatriate back to Ghana that very day. And then you want us to go and beg them. Is Israel better than Ghana? Is Ghana not a sovereign country? Kwansa world over. Now Akufo-Addo ko UN Assembly. No, di Kwansa, di Burkina Faso leader. Kwansa. Actually, the whole world. That's why you did myopic mind. You just think that I beg you, that will solve the problem. Sometimes you have to also show the world that your country is also a country. Mudi your friends, mu sign bogus deal be ekojiska. Emma US for military base wahano. Do you know what happened? Ghana for sorry kasa NDC time. That time NDC never opposition. Omu revenge so mumpinino. US banned Ghanaians from traveling to because they are taken for their interest. They make a notice say President Trump, one with the policy direction now, you should know say he's not sparing any country. It is not peculiar to Ghana.
Okay.
It is even Ghana that has tried. Now you are moving from some other type of visas. The president and the foreign affairs minister went to UN and they solved the problem. And immediately it was lifted. This minister Oye Juma, omu believe who say nkukra for no mo bobo nkukra tete abuchire no. Omu wini pa no mo akonsa omu abe translate. They won't give the youth the chance. And to wow abana omu youth the chance. Oye mepu so he believed that Kayankofa your friend say Tony Edumu. Tony Edu 81, 85, number foreign affairs minister, because they will never give the youth the chance. And now kupumu and omu youth no share front line, or they parliament. Nanasa for you bekasa ne level. This man cannot even or no rank no. Omu winning. I mean first 2099 no mupa power. They will not give this man any position. The omu man answer. Your friends say that's why and one of them because they don't believe in the youth. But we believe in grooming our youth, and you see a Brakwa like this, he's a potential. I am telling you.
Okay, so Joe Meda was here, Papa. Our last and final words will be a person which you know 1 minute to bet me a man call Eddie Amame.
Oh yeah, Mamencha Ghana for especially the president of the Republic of Ghana. On na more my aju amman Crawford to me ko bufu edu gufom because I have ebin sida. Until mine on kon say no nyam more. Essence Ghana for un toma and my ejuma yemre. Emma bibia jufom emma obia to hwe na busua first priority mo ndwini NDC se bia the ministers ondwini Ghana for na NDC ni bia so no obebo no musuo be fa Ghana for ska ye nyene se ken ye de ema ne ndwane we keep the person here now account to the people of this country me chair bibia na me chair me nua bema Edmond Combat the tour managing director, he's doing a fantastic job.
Okay, Sergio Medawase. Alexis, the patcher also would 1 minute permanent content.
Medical, Dr. Brian Agyapong, the Archie President, na mecha the Justice for Ponkudia JFK, the General Secretary of our party. Mecha Chairman Odino Kwapi Akuka, the incoming regional chairman. Masecha Dr. Keskino Poku for Yando, and mecha Dr. Francis Adomako Francois, Lawyer Bonsu Chichi. And then Senior Martin Ameyao. Okay. They are into contest. In fact, we wish them the best. Okay. I must say, that's it. Okay. Lexus, NPP communication team member on so and a handle Dr. Brian Agyapong the social media ejuma woye nyina no ewo Ashanti region no so and Sergio NDC communication team member womo na ene mene womo etwetwe enkomo ewo fidiem hanim se ejuma ko bi so adaroma and ametumi di showdown jumedie no ebesom Lioness Clinic GH yes be ma wontumi mbo ejuma ye wo mpem wo ye oba wo menstrual cycle problem wo ho sensem nyina no ada ne problem dia ma fibroid how ye papa won so syphilis, gonorrhea, prostate cancer ni ade how nyina wo se brana wo mo ma ebibidru ebetumi etu ya de ni nyina no ase wo bi mem na wo frɛ wo mo a wontu esike bia wo man mu kura na wo ha no wo amane no wo de kwa akwadan wo mo a wontu esike bia ye free consultation wo wia na eja se labs ni ade a bekwa akoye na bia ndu amode be ma na ndia obetu abibi wo ho aside that ne de eye free consultation to bia betumi afrɛ no aka ne problem bia doctor ni aye ready say obetie usufrɛ nyina no mo ye ejuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays anopa 8 a.m. edikosi enyumbre 6 p.m. Womo wo 2 branches and Kramantem no mo sprinters aso na Kumasi hano womo tech maximum betimi afrɛ womo 0559658403 and as 0558143438 na one Lioness Clinic GH4 atwehwe enkomo Danis Garage nso say ka biara wo pe bia no betimi aba be hu wo be pe bi ediama Land Cruiser VA Toyota Tacoma ne de keka hu nyina no wo mo obi wo ma share ye wo mo wo branch wo Kumase Askwa wo mo ni TI Amas na edi enhwe ne betimi afrɛ wo mo 0550623377 wo mo de wo ye adwuma de bia nti de bia no wo betimi afrɛ wo mo na ono wo mo atwehwe enkomo nyame adoma yawa da yenimi ye echina nyame ya adom echina 10 p.m. ekosi 4 a.m. KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong ni team clergy for Ken asofo a wogina bom paye di mpaye no mempaye edema KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong wo mu ye all night and empire body de yankasa wo the fasting and prayer essential aka ho ntino wo Kumase wo Nkramante mu ni ade nyina na apese wo be bia mepacho location no legacy hall wo Kumase ye labor runabout so many total filling station na wo honom no na edi nhwe no betimi afrɛ number we so obese obadwumedie ni bia 0550623377 0550623377 clergy for Ken for so wo mu di mpaye anom mpaye nyampa china 10 p.m. edikosi fiada 4 a.m. wo mo bom mpaye edi ama KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong se de be yankunimdie ebetimi aye ne de mo amojo na ya from start beti sabre ebeda mu nyina asema meda production team ni nyina so ase hana ATP the newspaper review never so mo camera any MCR nso de man nyina yekuru ba ko pekodwo ye bo an sanu adwuma na echego no sasa na executive producer Mr. Daniel ye bo me so me tire dwem edwuma de be so mo me di na ya sa o makram nyame adoma ye be san so edi ehia stay safe.